Hello everybody and welcome to the Leeds House. I'm Kevin.
Hello, I'm James.
And thank you for listening. Just want to give a quick apology out there to everybody who listens, all 6 of you. We didn't do one for
5.5.
Liverpool because I was sick.
Yeah, I put a tweet out about it saying that we're going to do a review, and then, my partner in crime started being sick out of his face.
Yeah, I wasn't very well. And then we were going to do it on the night of the Liverpool game. And then, obviously, for obvious reasons, that wasn't a good idea. Being sick and getting absolutely smashed wasn't a very good idea. And it was combustible mix, being honest with you.
Seeing is like watching sick in your eyes.
Yeah.
Watching that sick. And I was nearly right about watching a team see how many goals they could score past us, because that's what it sort of started turning into.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that was
horrific.
We started off so well.
We did start off so well. And when we pulled a goal back, I thought, yeah, we're getting in this.
Oh, I did. Well, we did both, didn't we? We both sat there going, oh, this is not over. And then there was 3-1. It was like, yeah, it's over now.
Yeah, it's over now, yeah.
Really quickly.
And it's some very poor performances in that game. But I think we're not going to dwell on it now. We've got to look forward. So,
well, yeah, we have to look forward. We've got to. Because if we keep looking back at that, we will go blind.
We will definitely go blind.
In the eyes. Oh, it's a shame because but both the Palace and Liverpool performances, they just sort of come out of nowhere, didn't they?
Yeah, I think we
just like, oh man, we are terrible still in some parts of our.
It just feels like the football gods have whipped our kegs down and slapped an absolute non-lubed finger right up Leeds' bumhole,
and it's still there.
And
hope they'll be pulled out against Fulham.
I hope they pull the finger out against Fulham. That's worked out quite well, hasn't it?
Yeah, hope they've done that.
Hope they pull their finger out.
I don't fancy another spanking.
I don't fancy another spanking. I've got a good feeling about this weekend game.
Yep.
I know we always have.
We always have good feelings about what we're going to see.
We're a very optimistic podcast. We are, aren't we? Really.
I think we need to be, because there's not many of us out there in terms of looking at the good and trying to find the good and holding on to the fact that we have got a performance in us at any moment.
Yeah.
And that's what we hope for every match.
Well, look at me. I've been waxing lyrical about McKennie for weeks now, and he was absolutely
disappeared.
But no, we're not. Let's leave it.
Was good. Started first half of the Palace game. He was good, mate. He was really good. He looked like him really comfortable. He thought, oh, he's starting to find his groove a bit, and then
he's playing a position, isn't
he? He's playing a position that requires him to just sit in a contained situation.
He's not that sort of player though. He's a box to box.
Doesn't stop you from tackling people when they walk past you. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he got caught out for one of the goals, didn't
he? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he did get caught out and he did try and get back, but it weren't that was the problem. It was the rest of the goals. And we say about our defenders sort of disappear. It weren't just the defenders.
Yeah, it
was the defending in general from the whole team.
And this is not by the way, this is not me calling out the American here. The whole team was absolute cack.
They were
absolute. We missed Tyler Adams so much. It's unbelievable.
Thinking about that Palace game, when we talked about the Palace game and saying how the second half was just a non-performance, we were trying to get forward and we were trying things. Nothing was working.
Yeah,
it was when we lost the ball, and that was when we were disappearing. Liverpool, to be fair, we could have been playing our best, and Liverpool can do that to you. They are a good team, but just the way in which it happened again, it was just.
It's a bit of a theme, isn't it?
Yeah, it was like, I know it's Liverpool, and I do think the first goal changes the whole game. I do think that, because it was handball.
It was handball.
And up until that point, we seemed to be doing quite well, like containing them and keeping them and not letting them get through.
We said we weren't going to dwell on this, didn't we?
No, but we need to talk about it, mate. Yeah. We do need to talk about it. And and then I've lost my train of thought now, mate. We were doing well. We were containing them. Sorry, we were containing them when we were breaking, and we were looking a bit dangerous when we were breaking. And I thought, okay, this is all right. And then that goal happens, and me and you both sat there going, it's the handball. We're going to get a handball for that. And it does change the whole complexity of that game, because if you're in your mind is like, well, we're going to be a defensive unit, we're not going to concede, we're going to keep tight,
Yeah.
keep tight, and then you concede a goal like that. Psychologically, after the bloody drubbing by Palace, it's gonna like, mate, you go, oh
Yeah, but
fuck me.
But what I said to you, obviously, when we were watching the Liverpool game, is that there was no press.
There weren't.
No
He
press
doesn't
at
want
all.
it, does he?
But
He
it's
doesn't.
fine. That's the manager's job. But
I think
I
he
don't
wants it in some games.
I look at it this way, and I don't know. You probably may even agree with me, but could a Jesse Marsh team have beaten that Liverpool team the other day?
The way they knocked it about, the second half is, it looked like they were just taking the piss.
Yeah.
Maybe so, because like I say, like he does play well against good
Yeah,
teams.
he does.
Like
Yeah.
his teams play well against good teams because they show no fear and they just press from the front. And
Yeah.
teams that are generally an attacking team don't like that.
Yeah. But this is not me condoning, obviously, bringing back Jesse Marsh or anything on. I do feel I'd rather have Gracia than Marsh. It's just there weren't no identity against Liverpool and Palace for the first half. Sorry, against Palace, yeah, it was great, but there was no identity against Liverpool at all. It's like I could not see what playing style that we were playing.
Well, you could for the first 30
yeah, to sit back and
see.
soak up, but
and it was working until the handball. Once we go a goal down against a team that's going to hold on to the ball, you need to get the ball to score goals.
yeah,
And the more eager and more sort of like determined we were to get the ball back off them and get off the field, we were just being cut open. And when you've got our defence at the moment, I don't know what's happened to him. I mean, Koch, I think he's getting let down.
yeah, by the people around him,
by the players.
but he looks a lot more solid when Vober's there with him.
Yeah,
it's like they've got the partnership together. You can see that, and from what I've read today, Vober should be back this weekend.
I hope he is.
And Nonto should be back fully fit, we hope.
But I mean, when you're the right centre back, when you're any centre back, and you want someone strong to the side of you on the right side, and he hasn't had that all season.
Yeah.
Like he's had a couple of games out of Ayling, and he's had a couple of games out of Christensen at the start. Like defensively,
Yeah.
they're okay at times, but when you haven't got a consistent right back next to you, and the people that are playing there are constantly fucking off.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only so much you can do as a centre back, and when the whole defence is falling apart around you, I mean, I mean, he was part of it, and you can sort of say, okay, there's mistakes he made, but there's reasons for his lapses. I think.
Yeah, but he's the only one that's come out and like apologised. I haven't seen really much from the rest of the squad either. But Koch seems to like step up, doesn't he? And admit where the faults are. But I agree. If you've not got somebody on the outside here who you can trust, he's not going to play him that pass. Why do you think he's playing them long balls down the channels all the time?
Yeah, they've just been, and when you do give them the ball, it gets given straight away.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I've always said about Ayling getting forward. He's always good at that. But when you are getting spanked 5-1,
yeah,
just do what you're supposed to do. Do that defending bit.
Yeah.
Like Junior Firpo, like he's figured that out. But don't know what's happened.
Yeah,
it's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's just part of it. It's part of the dread. But a new game.
Yeah, let's talk about Fulham now.
New game.
Let's talk about Fulham. So, all right, last time 3-2, we lost at Ellen Road.
Just watched the highlights again.
Yeah, we just watched the highlights again. Oh, by the way, just to let everybody know, obviously with some strange reason this always seems to happen, but the Man United game was just on the background. I've just been spanked 3-0 by Sevilla. So yeah, they're out of the Europa League.
Now they can concentrate on the fourth place.
Yeah, fourth or third place or something like that. They can catch in Newcastle.
Sad world that is.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So, last time, 3-2. Goals from Leeds, Rodrigo and Somerville. And goals from Fulham, Mitrovic, Decadova, Black and Decker Reed.
The Cliffs of Dover Reed.
Yeah, the Cliffs of Dover Reed. And Willian. Obviously, we've just watched those goals, and the defending was absolutely terrible.
It was good at one point.
Oh, I mean, when Rocker. Cock did a cock block.
Rocker blocked it and then Cock cleared it.
Okay.
It's like a double team.
Yeah, Cock just loves a double team.
Yeah, rocket cock.
Rock Cock. Yeah, so that was awesome. And then it was just a bit of a shit game, really, though, weren't it? Entertaining.
It was the start of the little Rodrigo Somerville scoring spree.
Yeah.
They went on, but we did lose that game.
Yeah. Which I'm just the defending. Mitrovic,
God,
he's ran off Ayling.
I think Malay probably should have saved that as well.
Decador-Reed ran off Strout.
But he didn't run off anyone. He just was there on his own, and he sort of headed it in. And then
Harrison Reed went past.
Well, Harrison went round Cock, and Cock's tackle, you could sort of understand why he sort of...
Yeah.
You would have given away a penalty.
But then Ayling.
But Ayling just went... He seems to have been shiny.
Yeah.
On the side of the
There's only so much folk hero that Luke Ayling is going to be able to...
I do love him. I love him. And I don't want it... You want players to sort of go out on a high, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
You don't want them to be like, oh, you have to get out of the team because you're making us worse. And that's sort of what's happening defensively at the moment. Even with Christensen as well. I think...
he scores a couple of goals, Christensen.
Yeah, he had his little burst of...
He did, yeah.
But he's really good. He's really committed to the team and that, which is nice.
Well, they're both committed to the team, aren't they? They're both just shit.
I don't think you watched the last two games. They didn't seem like...
Yeah, but they're both just shit. I mean, obviously, I would say we need a new right back.
We need drama. We've got one.
But he ain't going to stay, though, James. It's already said. If you watch all the channels and that, Leeds are trying to sell him. Is he got an attitude problem or something? Because the two managers have not liked him.
Well, he'd rather play for Cardiff and
Luton
than us.
See, something's happened there. There's got to be maybe an attitude problem in the background, or they just don't see it in him. But every time I've watched him play for Leeds, he weren't... Apart from that one game where he was absolutely got ripped apart.
Yeah, by massively.
Yeah.
To be fair, like me and you, obviously, if you get asked, like if you say if you're in his shoes, me and you're in his shoes, and like Bielsa's like, I want you to stay.
Yeah.
We'd stay because but in his shoes, it's like the team's really struggling. Like it's the Premier League. I want to play, but I don't want to be fucking getting smashed every week.
Martinelli did take him to the shop.
In his own mind, he might have even said, like, don't think I'm ready to play Premier League football week in, week out at the moment. I need to go and get game time elsewhere, which is like, I suppose it's a very grown-up thing to think about and do. But that happened. But then he's gone to Luton, I don't know.
Well, he's playing well, though, isn't he?
Marsh just sort of sent him out there. And
he bought Christensen, and it's his player, isn't it? Yeah.
And he couldn't send Ayling to Luton.
No.
Because I don't want to go.
No.
A lot of playing like guitar at Ellen Road.
Yeah, they don't like gamballs down there either.
Hate gamballs down there. Especially ones that aren't gamballs.
That's true, yeah.
The gamballs that aren't gamballs. It was exactly the same.
Exactly the same. The same gamball, same celebration.
Exactly the same awkward.
Yeah. Anyway. We're from Coventry, though, so remember that gamball.
It's a forward roll
wherever you come from. Yeah.
Head tuck. No, it's not head tuck.
Yeah. I don't know what they could call it for the American guys that listen.
Offensive roll.
Yeah, something like that. So it's a forward roll. And
probably it's called the same.
So if we're 49ers coming next year, I'm hoping that we see some obviously investment in right back area. Maybe Pulisic as well wouldn't go amiss.
It depends where we are, I guess.
Yeah. If we're in the Premiership,
if we're down, we'll have a hell of a young team.
Yeah.
We'll have a good young team.
Yeah. But yeah, next season maybe bring in Pulisic and a right back. I'd like to see. I mean, that Dest for the States is quite good as well. The one that's on loan at AC Milan.
Just get a decent role. I don't give a shit what country they're from.
Just get someone who can defend as well would be nice. Yeah, someone who
very, very... It's not simple, I guess.
What's the Southampton right back called again? The one that looks like Eddie Griffin.
Walker Peters.
Walker Peters. I'd take him if they went down. Take James Ward-Prowse.
I wouldn't take him.
No, just to take free kicks.
We've got Greenwood.
It's basically Sam Greenwood, isn't he?
Yeah, it's just a better version of Sam Greenwood.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. We need some motors in there.
Yeah.
And I don't really know enough.
I mean, McKennie and Adams run a lot, and obviously if we stay up, I think I don't know about this obligation to buy with McKennie, but I mean he's a body. It's a lot of money.
It's just something really good, and you think, oh my god, like even at the start of it,
but playing in his proper position. But we don't play like that.
No, we
plays
don't.
Aronson in that role. But because
He did hit the post though, didn't he?
Yeah, and because Adams is injured. Oh yeah, Aaronson's volley last week was great.
Hit it as hard as he ever could. And we didn't even talk about his little back flick against Palace.
No, we didn't.
His little.
That would have been a great goal. But imagine if all those shots would have went in, then it would have been a completely different game.
We would have scored.
Yeah, we would have scored more than one goal as well.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, we are procrastinating and running off a little bit here as well.
Right back.
So yeah,
just get a decent right back.
Just get a decent right back.
Tell you what, just get a decent right back. Get a decent centre back.
And a centre forward.
Decent other centre back. Decent left back.
Yeah.
Two decent centre midfielders.
Yeah.
And then
leave Sinisterra and Nonto in.
Yeah, get some more decent ones.
Yeah, get some more decent
ones that are decent. Keep them and get more decent players.
What about 20-goal a season striker? Would you want one of those?
We've got one.
Where?
Perkins Joseph.
Perkins Joseph.
To be fair, none of them got 20 goals.
I don't know, but Rodders could have got 20 goals.
He could have, yeah, but that's why you put him on against Accrington.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
that's why you do it.
Who was manager and then? Good old Jesse.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of them, and it's gone. There's not much we can do about it. If we go down there, Rodders is gone, isn't he? He's already said it, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, okay. Well, what's he going to do in the Championship?
Get booted.
You can't play every week for them in the Premier League, so
true.
Probably
go back to Spain. Probably get a lot of game time.
He probably scored a lot of goals down there, to be fair, but he wouldn't go down.
They wouldn't go down there. Bamford would be our main goal threat. He gets 13 goals.
I just don't think he's out anymore.
He isn't. He's got to go. He's on 75k a week as well.
I think he's
long-term deal.
I think this will keep happening to him. He'll play a couple of games and then he'll have another level.
Yeah,
and he'll be out again. And I think that's just him now. I don't. Well, I hope it's not. I hope he can.
If say hypothetically we went down, who's going to play out for him? Because I've been watching Joe Gallagher play for Sunderland. He's scored 1 goal or 2, max.
Yeah, just spreading.
Yeah, but he got stitched though because he's meant to be there playing up with a big man and playing off.
Yeah, they wanted to play.
He got injured. The day they signed Gallagher. So yeah, that's a shame. Right, okay, Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham. So the first game was further I can't even.
Well, we had more shots. We had the same shots on target. We had more possession, and we played over 100 more passes than them in that game. I know we don't normally do stats, but it's actually right in front.
Well, examples of our amazing defending was clear and evident to see in that game.
That's why I don't really watch too many highlights because I have to watch the defence.
Yeah, and our defence is a highlight reel.
Yeah, it is.
At the moment,
every goal, every person that hasn't scored in a long time will score against Leeds. I haven't looked at Fulham's players who hasn't scored in a while, so I think, oh, fuck me, they'll score this weekend.
Yeah, but
I mean, they've got some good players in their squad, but I do think they're there for the taking this weekend.
They have to be. They have to. We've got to get something from this game.
We have to get something. I think I do feel we need to get 6 points out of the next 3 matches.
Yeah, probably do.
I mean,
so. we could get none and still be in the same place.
Is Harvey Barnes going to be back for the Leicester game? He's injured at the minute, isn't he? He always scores. If Harvey Barnes is playing, there's just something there.
To put him on, put a bet on for him to score because he's going to score.
Yeah. But no, we're meant to be previewing the Fulham game here. We're not even really. We're talking about other games. I just feel that I think they're there for the taking. They've got a slow back line. I've got a feeling sinister that they've got their right back's pretty good. Tete.
That is it Robinson?
Yeah, he's good as well.
He's rapid, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really good.
Rapid.
He's good. He's English, isn't he? But he plays for the American national team. I would have had him. I'd take him in our team. He is really good. Gets up the pitch well. Progresses ball.
Got that little fucking weasel.
Paulinho.
No, the little weasel.
Wilson. Oh yeah.
Fucking jumped in.
Yeah, but he don't get in the team though, does he? So
he got in the last time and stopped Rutter from getting his first goal.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Imagine that goal would have went in for Rutter.
Could have been a whole different sort of player.
I know.
Just a goal in that moment could have added so much to him, just in pure confidence. But it is what it is. He's still finding his feet.
Yeah.
And his legs, his arms, his neck.
He hasn't found them yet.
Hasn't found them either. You know, once he's put back together and he's got all his body parts in the right places and he's running like a normal human.
Yeah. Well, there is a lot of negativity about Rutter out there at the moment.
It's a bit of a shit one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel a bit
look,
sorry for
I do feel sorry for him. He hasn't taken advantage of the time he's had on the pitch. But every time he's been brought on, in like he gets brought on for 10 minutes when we're already smashed out of the park.
Yeah.
And then people like, I know he went down for that thing against Palace and he looked pathetic.
He really hurt his shin.
Yeah, but I mean, he was trying, and there's a lot of clubs in Europe wanted this lad. A lot of big clubs. There has to be something in there.
There is, and it's just unfortunate it's coming to our team where we've required him to be ready sooner than he was.
Yeah.
And as simple as that. He was.
Maybe we've overpaid on it for what he is now.
Well, maybe, but in today's day and age, I don't know.
Yeah, but I've got look, this Fulham game, their back line, their defence, the two centre backs are quite slow. I do think this is a Rutter sort of game. He ain't going to start unless Rodrigo and Bamford are both injured and not playing. There's no way he's going to start. And I think he'd probably play Nonto through the middle before him right now.
Yeah, he probably.
But didn't play for a striker against Arsenal, did we?
No. Well, Sinister was at the top.
Yeah. Now Sinister is obviously.
He was a false.
Yeah, Sinister is.
He was false.
Sinister has obviously come up to the like stepped up to the play a little bit more recently. He weren't obviously Liverpool, but he weren't getting the ball. But you can still see he was skinning people in that as well.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's a very, very good player.
Scored a couple of goals now.
Yep.
Get him up there. He's just get his work rate up again.
Yeah,
Wow.
getting there. You can see he's getting
there.
sharper and sharper. He's our Rafinha this season. Maybe he's not on the same level, but he is our Rafinha. He's the game changer, isn't he? If you look at that team
to win.
Yeah.
I just want them to get out of this shit that they're in.
I think we're going to win.
I think we're going to win every game until
I think we're going to concede.
we're down and we lose 6-1.
Yeah, I think we'll concede.
Even at 4-1, I was like, we can still. No.
I was not that against Bournemouth though. When that topsy-turvy game at the start of the year, I thought, yeah, we're going to win this.
I honestly did think that in that game. I remember
when we lost to Man United as well.
Man United one, yeah, that was a bit. But the Bournemouth one, definitely, I sat there and it was like 3-1, and I thought, why are we again? There's shit defending.
I knew we were going to win that game.
I thought, when we're in this game,
yeah,
because we can get at these, and we did.
That was a game where Willie Nonto like stepped himself up though, weren't it?
Yeah,
the Bournemouth game, and then he's obviously ran through the middle of the pitch. That's when
Greenwood.
Yeah, that goal.
I love that goal from Greenwood.
Well, where's he's cack though. I'm not a fan of Greenwood. I mean, I bet he's a nice lad. He's got a great haircut, and there's other bits that I like about him. But no,
tell me your least favourite thing about him.
His smile. But no, I mean, he's a Leeds player, and I like every single Leeds player, even if they're shit. No, but I just feel like he's not a Premiership standard footballer.
Well, maybe not. Maybe he's not. But I mean,
maybe he needs a loan.
He's another player that's been played out of position.
Yeah,
he's a forward.
Yeah, well, he's a striker, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a forward player. He can sort of play in a couple of positions up there. I don't know. Look, this Fulham game, right? I'm thinking we're gonna win about 10-0.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But 10-0. Honestly, I know what's going to happen. We've had two shit games, right? Three, if you include Arsenal, okay?
I think Arsenal was just like this weird game because I thought we played quite well against Arsenal. And then it was just a lot blip, Agent Ailing. Giving away a penalty. It's the same happened against Arsenal.
No,
we were doing well against Arsenal, and then they scored, and it's like, oh god. And we then have to react to a goal, and we can't seem to react to a goal.
Yeah, I think you're right there. We are being very reactive instead of proactive.
Yeah,
the team at the minute, but I think that might change. I think Gracia picks and chooses his battles. I'm not saying he does it well, because obviously
Palace,
but he needs to go for this one. I think
it's not even him. It's the
he wants to keep the job, doesn't he? He has to show that he can step up in big matches, because we have to beat the teams around us, right? We have to beat the teams around us, and he's done that. Apart from Palace, he's beaten all the teams around us.
They're not around us anymore.
No, they're not, no. Fucking Warriors sorted them out, eh? But he's beaten the teams around us, and Fulham obviously not around us, but they've got nothing to play for now.
Europe?
Can they get into Europe?
Probably.
I don't know.
Where are they?
They're going to not getting the EasyJet, mate, and going to fucking.
Let's go and have a
Spain,
little. I'll go and have a little look, see where Fulham.
Yeah, have a look where they are. But no, I'm not saying they've got maybe not nothing to play for, but there is. We can get at them.
Fulham are 10th.
Yeah.
They're 8 points behind Villa. Sixth Europe, isn't it?
Sixth and seventh, mate.
7th now, is
I
it?
think you were that Conference League, and that.
But they're 6.
I think if Man City win the Champions League as well,
7 points behind Brighton,
in some European competition.
and they've got a game in hand as well on a couple of teams around them, so they can.
Okay, so they can.
I doubt they will, but they can. They can. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I've got a feeling. I've just got a good feeling. I don't like Leeds in the early kickoff. Never have ever have done like Leeds in the early kickoff.
Do you like them on a Monday night?
No,
Do you like them on a Sunday afternoon?
no.
When do you like them?
During pre-season, when we're still in the league, is always a good time. Or when Bielsa's in charge.
Yeah, I mean, we've just, man, I don't know the way I look at us right now, because I don't know what to expect from them, because there's a start of a game where we look like we've got a plan and we know what we're doing and everything's working and we're ticking over, and then as soon as the goal goes in, the plan goes away, and there's like, what do we do? So I'm thinking like, whatever plan he has for Fulham, if for whatever reason it goes wrong at the start, what are we going to do? How are we going to handle it?
the only thing I've thought about this weekend game is that Aronson is probably going to be playing against João Paulinho, who has probably made the most tackles in the league this year.
I put Webber in there.
What, to tackle in the attacking midfielder slot?
Not an attacking midfielder.
I said what, defensive midfielder? I mean, I saw someone put that on Twitter.
I did as well, and I forgot about that.
Do you know? Yeah, he's our best defender, but he could do a job instead.
Put Cooper in. Take Strauch out.
I don't want Cooper in.
Take Strauch out because what?
If Mitrovic was playing, I'd say maybe put Cooper in, but he's not.
Who else are you going to have in there? Because
Strauch's due a good performance.
We need a midfield. We need someone in the midfield, because at the moment, Rocker and
play Strauch in there. Then he played there before for us. Remember against Barnsley?
If he's doing that centre back, I don't want him doing that in the midfield.
Yeah,
we're leaking too much. We need something solid in there. And if you're going to play Webber at centre back next to Cock, if he's fit, someone else needs to be in there. And I don't trust him at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even trust the right back. So in my team, I had Cock at right back, and I put that Monteiro in to give him a go to see how he gets on. But obviously, I'm not a football manager. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Just put a team out there that's going to win.
I've only played football for
God, got on already.
How long have you played? I've played football for 20 years.
How old are you? You started playing when you were 18, did you?
No, I've been playing properly.
Oh, right.
Yeah. No, maybe. Well, 25 years then. So I started late, didn't I? Remember.
He was a late starter to the game.
But I still became one of
Before that, he was a bowls champ. And then you went, I can kick.
I came in late, played a lot of football matches.
Don't have to roll them anymore.
For a lot of own goals. No,
kicked a lot of people.
I just kicked everyone, yeah.
And was oblivious to it. Like, what? I kicked you.
Every team needs a player.
I'll kick you, mate.
I was basically...
My leg's over there.
I was Tyler Adams of the team.
Tyler Adams.
Yeah, I was everywhere.
Retire Adams.
Retire Adams, yeah. So, okay, we've said that we're going to win. We have to finish this up because it's very late right now.
It's late. It's very late because we should have done one on Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're very late. So we do apologise, and I'm sorry for the tweet. I put out a tweet saying we were going to do a review, and then, Kev said no.
Yeah,
no show.
We're going to win. We're going to win.
Go win.
And I've got a feeling Jorginho Rutter is going to do something this weekend. I hope he gets on.
Hope he puts his socks on properly.
Yeah, I hope he puts his socks on properly. And I hope he doesn't roll around. But I've got that lad just needs a goal.
He needs a haircut.
And needs a haircut as well. Get rid of...
Maybe if he cuts it, he stops getting dragged back.
Yeah.
The wind.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll leave it there then. I guess next one will be probably Sunday. Sunday now. Yeah, Sunday. We'll be doing... Oh, go on then. James has got his
We nearly forgot.
James has got his stats, and then we'll finish off.
Facts corner.
Go on then. James, go for it.
Right. Let me get the stats of life up. You ready for this?
I'm ready, James.
So these are the Fulham facts.
Okay.
The last ones I had, the last stats I got, the Crystal Palace ones.
Yeah.
When I realised after they were specified for Southampton,
Okay.
because it was when Southampton were playing them about 6 years ago or something.
Okay. So you got that.
And I realised I was like, anyway, some of the stats were valid.
Facts. Yeah. Okay. Tell me some Fulham facts, James.
Okay, so Fulham's principal owner, Shahid Khan, is also the owner of NFL franchise of Jacksonville Jaguars, as well as 2019 wrestling promotion All Elite Wrestling. I didn't know that.
So basically, it could be the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the 49ers.
I didn't know that he owned All Elite Wrestling.
I don't know.
It's like a new rival to the WWF.
Oh, I don't know, James.
WWF. I think it's WWE now.
I'm not 16.
Nor am I, mate. It's on Channel 3. This All Elite Wrestling. It's on Channel 3. It comes on all the time, and I'm like,
no, I'm not interested in that. Sorry, mate.
Craven Cottage was also a host venue for several football games during the 1948 Olympic Games held in London.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Great.
That's great.
Fulham were granted professional status on December 1898, and in their first entry to the Southern League Division 2, wore a red and white kit inspired by their London neighbours Arsenal. Fulham turned to white and black kits from 1903. Oh, their little... Oh, want to be like Arsenal? I want to be like... I actually like Fulham. Sports.
Yeah, people copy kits, mate. Do you know Juventus copied fucking Notts County?
We copied Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Well, Mourinho did, didn't he?
Yeah.
He wanted us to play like Real Madrid, and we ended up playing better than them.
Yeah, we did. For how long now?
We booted fuck out of everyone when we did it.
Everyone.
Anyway, so there were a few stats of Fulham for this week.
So yeah, there's an extra few minutes there for your listening time.
Yeah. Added a bit of pleasure to them ears of yours.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, your dear sports Fulham, don't you?
She does, yeah. She's
James, you little twat.
She doesn't sound like that.
She loves Cockney rambling as well, don't she?
She
wears fur coats and stuff.
Yeah. She only ever speaks like full Cockney when she speaks to her family.
Yeah. When she's out and about, she talks a lot posh and that. But when she gets, you little twat, you fucking little bag. I swear it's funny. Well, there you go. We're going to leave it on that note that James's mum's a Cockney.
She's always going to be one.
Okay, so I've been Kevin.
And I'm James, and my mum's Cockney Rebel.
So, goodbye, guys. See you soon.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.